Oh, what a time to be alive. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and today we're looking at the Silktone FUZZ. But I thought Silktone makes amps. They also make a fuzz. They don't make any fuzz, they make this one, and oh my god, is it so good. I want to jump into the features right away because it is, I don't know why, most fuzzes don't have this, and they should. We have a volume, we have a fuzz, and we have an on-off switch. Normal, okay? Nothing is breaking ground here. We have a cleanup knob now. What the cleanup knob does is simulate the roll-off on your guitar, right? Your volume roll-off on the guitar. Roll-off sounds like a Russian hitman. And now you immediately may think, why do you need that if you have that on the guitar? Brilliant, and I will demonstrate in a bit, but let me explain. If you have that set all the way this way, so all the way counterclockwise, it's essentially out of the circuit. So it's the full-on fuzz. If you dial it in a little bit, you get into overdrive territory. But that fuzzy overdrive, that thick, because the thickness never really goes away. It's just, it cleans up a little bit. And the more you do, the more it cleans up, right? But it's usable everywhere. And I find myself tweaking, I find myself tweaking it quite a bit because it's so fun to play around with. And that's still, in my opinion, not the coolest thing about the fuzz yet, regardless of the color, the Surf Green limited edition color that we have right here. Not the coolest thing. The coolest thing, in my opinion, is you've got a classic and raw switch. Classic is more of your classic fuzz face sound. Raw is the fuzz face, but like on steroids. It's beefy. You may have noticed it has a screen, like a digital screen, like the old calculators we used to have. You probably don't remember those calculators. You have it all on your phone now. Back in my day. So what is that screen? When it's on, and you'll see it in the demonstration in a little bit, it shows you the constant bias that the fuzz is at. Some companies do it where you tweak a knob a little bit and then a light turns on and tells you where it is and blah, blah, blah. You can mess with a bias knob and they're cool and that's usable and that's incredible. This one tells you exactly where it is. Meaning, if you like your fuzz at 6.5 volts, let's say, and you go to Alaska to play a gig, that knob isn't, the 6.5 is not going to be where it is exactly, but all you have to do is tweak the knob a little bit, get to 6.5. Silktone recommends, Silktone and the fuzz generals really recommend that a fuzz should be biased at around 4.5 volts. Now, I do not work for Silktone, and Silktone may not tell me what I like and what I don't like and what I should do. And they don't. They don't. They say, play around with it, see the sound that you like. Okay? So 4.5, that number means nothing to me. I am a rebel. But it does sound great at 4.5, I'll give them that. But I like to run it a little hotter, like 5.5-ish, 6. And then you can get the spitty, gatey stuff. I'm tired of talking. You're tired of listening to me talk. Let's just play this thing. You just heard it with the backing track, and now I shall play my LSL Saticoy. And on that guitar is going to be something that's also really cool from a small business in Spain called Blue Bell Straps. It is a point-to-point, it is an exact replica of the strap Jimi Hendrix used in 1967 in Monterey. And oh my goodness, is it beautiful. Check it out. Fender Supersonic 22 aux box, let's get to it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the Silktone Fuzz from Silktone. People, they make incredible amps and they make unbelievably usable and very good sounding pedals. Don't quote me on this and do not bite my head off. I'm gonna tell you my experience with this because it has already gone on the board. Immediately it went on my pedal board, on my main pedal board. I'm gonna say something, Silktone may even disagree with me, but this is my experience. I had this after, hear me out, after a buffer. I'm not talking about a Tube Screamer or a Klon or a Boss pedal that has a cheap buffer. No, I'm talking about a $250 Mesa Boogie buffer. I had this fuzz after it, and it made zero difference. Again, don't quote me on this, but I love that you can put this anywhere. And I was able to put this anywhere. This is not first in my chain, and it still sounds just as full and just as punchy. I love this thing, and I love the color of it, and I really like the people at Silktone. They're all right. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If it's not, welcome back, okay? Please consider subscribing, liking, share this video. Just put it on your Facebook, okay? Just put it on Facebook. Just say, this guy sucks at guitar. Let people click it. Let us grow. I'd like to hit 10,000 subscribers soon, before the end of the year. That would be a lovely gift from you guys to me, because here I am gifting you lovely tones from pedal. This isn't me. I don't make this sound good. This sounds good. Understand? Okay. I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Thank you for watching. Until next time.